Okay, so here's that extra practice day I was talking to you about because we're only going to do one day of Factor Completely. So this, hopefully you're watching in sequence with last video. So this is page 26, just going through and showing you guys more practice if you needed it. Oh, is this the right one? Yeah, yeah, this is the one we want, page 26. Okay, especially if you guys had trouble on the last page, which was 24 for you guys. If you had trouble with number 12, you didn't understand what was going on, then you're going to want to pay close attention to this page, numbers 11 and 12. Okay, so here I pull out a GCF of 2, and then I'm left with the difference of 2 squares. Okay, and if you want, you can put it in the brackets, but you do not need to. And across to number 2, pull out the x. Again, difference of 2 squared. Okay, number 3, GCF is A. Always, always, always look for the GCF first. If you don't pull out the GCF first, you're going to get stuck. So factor out the A. Okay, then you have a trinomial that needs factoring. And that's as far as that one can go. Look for a GCF here. It's x, pull it out. Okay, factor the trinomial. Okay, number 5. Again, if you want, you can pause this video, go ahead of me, try them, and then come back and check your answers, or you can do them right along with me. Whatever works for you is fine with me. So we're going to factor this trinomial. Multiply to negative 12, add to negative 4. Pull out the GCF, difference of 2 squareds. Okay. Hopefully so far so good. Number 7, we're going to pull out a 2a as the GCF. And then we're going to factor that trinomial. Two times negative 3 is negative 6. Negative 3 plus 2 is negative 1. Factor out the GCF. Difference of 2 squares. That one's done. Number 9, you're going to pull out a GCF. The difference of 2 squares. And that's done. Pull out a GCF here. And then you're going to get y squared minus 4 and y squared plus 4. This is still the difference of 2 squared. So 3y minus 2, y plus 2, y squared plus 4. Don't do this one because it's not the difference, it's the sum. Okay, the next two you're going to have to group. 4 terms, but there's not a GCF for all 4 terms. There's a GCF for 3 at a time, but not 4 at a time. So group them by what's similar. So I'm going to group these guys and group these guys. Remember, sometimes you might want to move things around. Maybe you want to move the 3x to the third and the 75x together. And then you can do difference of 2 squares.
with the x squared and the negative 25. Maybe you want to group, how else could you group them? You want to group the 3x to the third with the negative 25, take out a 3, and group these together and take out an x. Okay, I'm going to group them as is because I don't have to rewrite it. So I'm going to take out an x squared, and I'm going to get 3x plus 1, and take out a negative 25, and I'm going to get a 3x plus 1. I'm going to factor that out and get 3x plus 1. And I'm going to get x squared minus 25, which, remember, that's one of the ways I suggested you grouped in the beginning. Then I'm going to factor the difference of 2 squareds. And then I'm done. So 3x plus 1 times the quantity of x minus 5 times the quantity of x plus 5. Now, number 12 is kind of long. I might have to swoop over to the side. Okay, so again, I'm going to group. So first look and decide how you want to group. I want to group like this. So here I'm going to pull out an x to the third, leaving me with x minus 6. And then over here, I want to pull out a negative 36, leaving me with, oops, sorry, this is a plus 6, leaving me with an x plus 6. That sign was confusing me. I want to pull out a 36x here. Okay, so the GCF of this binomial is x to the third. Divide it out. You get x and then 6. Pull out a negative 36x over here, and you're left with an x and then a plus because you pulled out the negative and a 6. So then x plus 6 gets written twice, and then x to the third minus 36x. Still have a GCF in here. I'm just going to rewrite it, change the order of it, so I can make it look a little prettier. Okay, so now I'm going to pull an x out of this. So I have x times x squared minus 36. Then I have difference of 2 squareds. Maybe I can fit it. X plus 6, x minus 6, x plus 6. Okay, everything's factored as low as it can go. Notice you have x plus 6 twice. So I'm actually going to rewrite that as x times x plus 6 squared times, what would I have left, an x minus 6. So that's actually the answer for that. Okay, and again, depending on how you grouped it, there's a couple different ways you could do it, but at the end you should end up with the same answer here. Okay, so that's the last day, Factor Completely. We're going to do review and then your test on Friday. Hopefully it'll be good luck. Valentine's Day. Alright, see ya after break.